All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the WNBA, and then I will break down also my Central C Sprinter Vans remix. So I start off the beat because it goes, and it's like an Indian charmer, but I trust the producer to be in the UK. Then they say which one because they're making UK beats, and it would have a similar tonality, but then not. I tried which one and it doesn't fit what I wrote. Then Sprinter Vans, and then there's like another one like M for M, Band for Band, which is like really similar. So it's like, which one are you going to rap to? So I found Sprinter Vans just because it's pretty simple. It can Sprinter Vans is as this. So you ever see those Mercedes vans? Is one Mikhail learned how to drive in. So Mikhail is driving. He said there's no rear view mirror. So he had to learn how to drive without seeing the cars behind them. So then, what are Sprinter vans for? Sprinter vans are really only in the UK for driving up to someone and pulling them in. So I picked Sprinter vans because like the competitiveness in me, it was like I was sitting at home lounging and I was like, music is interesting because like it's just funny. I was trying to make Drake mess up, and then they're like, and the dog don't match the bike, the park don't, and I'm like, wow, this person survived, because I had one was like, anyway, I know a girl, she a baddie, she got me a $60 ladder, but a ball filled it with water. She's so fire. So then Drake survived. So then it's like Lil Baby is also flexing because I have a verse where it's like, I got the Lambo, the Porsche, the yours, and then Lil Baby has it, but it's like a reversed way. So I'm like, this will be so funny. And then Lil Baby is flexing. I survived. So I'm like, that's interesting. Like, and then people are singing Yukon because apparently my verse is harder. It's like, in the city, remember it was your car. And then it's like, apparently people are like surviving the contagious loops I'm trying to make. So then I find one that is easy. A title that says Sprinter Vans. So I said, it's so crazy. I want to go at you like I want to go at you with every sense of the word like Sprinter Vans. I mean, just one on one. Let it be a one on one. I catch you in the UK. Sprinter Vans, hop in. We need to talk. You owe me 50K for this apartment. I just dropped Peru. So it's the idea that you wonder if someone peaked. Did this person peak in music? So then I bring in relevance. I started thinking about as I'm washing my clothes. So I'm doing WNBA breakdowns. People can hear that I'm washing my clothes in the background. Then is to say like be recent. Then I say I have to write down. Then I just dropped a Peru. Palm trees is what I'm seeing. Like 10 times 10. So 10 times 10, keep it 100. But 10 times 10 to say, oh, black guy. Hey, you. Nice tan. Oh. So I'm so successful, I see palm trees. Like 10 times 10. It's as incredible as telling a black person, I like your tan. I like your tan. Oh. I'm that successful. Romeo, Juliet, and Mercutio. So I want to say Shakespeare, but there's levels to it. I'm basically working on what Drake said. It's like, Wheezy handed it off, and I still got no fumbles. Hey, Chris Paul handed it off and got no fumbles. Hey, it's like, and then Vacation. I'm gonna work with that. So then I say, Romeo, Juliet, and Mercutio. I want the inside of my leather tan. It's like people in the UK, they wear leather pants, and then it's like the feeling of skin against your leather pants, and then so that feeling, but also mixed with a house. So someone said like, don't go easy. Like, music is deliberately meant that English is weird. Like the slang is weird. So we're talking about houses. I want the inside of my leather tan. I want to buy a nice house, but the issue is people will yank at my door. Hey man, I want your $1 million house. So then I say, up the staircase, so naive and innocent to Bowser fan. So I'm talking about Daisy. So Daisy copies Peach. Mario is supposed to save Peach from Bowser. Up the staircase, so naive and innocent like Bowser fan. I'm flamesome. So it's like to Josh Lee Cruz. I'm famous. I'm flamesome. So Josh Lee Cruz is like, you know why Nicky's the best rapper? Because instead of saying famous, he says he's flamesome. I just dropped off UK, Peru to Yukon boy. So I have a remix Peru. I just dropped off UK, Peru to Yukon boy. So Justin Bieber, who is caught dancing with Gunna, and a family member of the J Beebs is in baseball. So Justin Bieber came out of the blue. So, I'll have you know, I just dropped off Peru to Yukon boy. I'm just bringing up the recent relevance of Justin Bieber. So this is my written verse. It goes, the tidal waves really said something. So it's about the view of Mykonos, but then also when Jay-Z came out with Tidal, his own streaming app to compete with Spotify and iTunes Music. Jay-Z, when you use Tidal, you had to get U2, their album. They're a rock band. And then this is basically to inspire and motivate babies. Because the thing about Yukon or Justin Bieber's music is you could say Justin Bieber's music is unfair because Justin Bieber has the privilege of going on vacation. I said that before. It's like Justin Bieber's music is only good because Justin Bieber is in Spain. Then Justin Bieber is writing out the demeanor of the ocean to Spain, like Spain's ocean. And I like it because I haven't traveled. So it's like, so I'm like, is that fair to make music when you're on vacation? So the tidal waves really said some. So you are forced to listen to U2's music when you got Tidal. And then in that way, Jay-Z was one of the best rappers of all time. But then it's like Jay-Z's last album is double platinum. Jay-Z, when you got Tidal or you got a new phone, you had to get Jay-Z's album with U2, so that iPhone sales also became double platinum. So it's like Jay-Z was able to again be double platinum when his music sucked because he forced you to listen to his music that was downloaded on your iPhone. So I'm basically competing with Jay-Z in the sense that you would expect me to fall off. It's gonna fall off sometime soon. So then I say, wow, this is so crazy. I want to go at you with every sense of the word like Sprinter Vans. I just dropped off Peru. Palm trees, what I'm seeing like 10 times tan. Romeo, Juliet, and Mercutio, I want the inside of my leather tan. Up the staircase, so naive, innocent to Bowser fan. I'm flamesome. I just dropped off UK, Peru to Yukon boy. The tidal waves really said some. Hamper, damper, Paul Walk who jumped in front of a train wreck. I sandpaper down. Who wants some magician mathematics like Houdini of the Yukon Blue? There's someone that looks like you on a turf war. He said he got it. Like Onyx. No one asked for Dream's face reveal like Corpse. Like piling up shit. Good thing I'm superb in customer service. Sales, I started 3 years early, like collecting can. I didn't go the distance to see Saint Rose Shadow because someone would have taken care of it or the adult would have suffered from loneliness in his room. So I want to go at you with every sense of the word, like Sprinter Vans, like the magician Houdini out the Yukon Blue. I just dropped off Peru, Yukon to the Yukon boy. So isn't it so dangerous for what we're doing for the audience? You have Houdini who is touching the glass wall, can't say anything. But then their also hand is back behind their back because The Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman did such a good job renditioning the story of Houdini. So you actually don't know what happened to the greatest magician of all time. What happened to Houdini? Houdini could have died in a glass tank. Houdini could have not died in a glass tank and suffered from another venture. Houdini, it looks like, because the Greatest Showman did such a great rendition of it, was hands behind, tied in his back in water in the Yukon Blue, but then was saved by his arch nemesis, another magician. So then, what is really masterful about this? What's really masterful about this is you would have expected me to drop because After Dark Matter, or just like I released a bunch of songs. A rapper falls down eventually. Until when? Until you start dropping one words that work. So when I say hamper, hamper is where you put all your dirty clothes. You leave it on top of a box. Like, you know those Filipino girls? They just throw their jeans on a chair because you don't have to wash your jeans all the time. They just throw it some hamper, damper. Because when we wash it, our clothes become damp, but they're damper. Hamper, damper. I just dropped off UK Peru to Yukon boy, like the magician Houdini at the Yukon Blue. I want to go at you with every sense of the word like Sprinter Vans. There's someone that looks like you in a turf war. Okay, I'm on it. No one asked for no face reveal like Corpse. I'm piling shit. My customer service is superb like sales. Good thing I started 3 years early like collecting can. I did not go the distance to see Shadow from Saints Row. An adult would have taken care of the dog, or the adult would have suffered loneliness in his room. So it's like, I'm also playing on Indian people making a living by driving. So you can then say, as simple as English slang is just broken. Like, don't go easy. This just makes sense. I want to go at you in every sense of the word like Sprinter Van. This person has a Sprinter Van, even though it's a moped. So then, I'm also bringing to notice Jay-Z. How did Jay-Z survive barbershop talk? Jay-Z survived barbershop talk because, like Nas, this person could have fell down just by poor rap skills. But instead, Jay-Z has business acumen, purchases iPhones, puts his music on it, and then when you purchase a new iPhone or his Tidal streaming app, he sold 2 million phones, so then his album was double platinum. So you look at it, so it was like 10 mil platinum, 10 mil platinum, 10 mil platinum, 20 mil platinum, 10 mil platinum, 5 mil platinum, 2 mil platinum, 10-year break, 2 mil platinum. And then Jay-Z drops a new album and it's like 5 time platinum. So it's like, The thing about UK is that they always wear leather tan. I want the inside of my leather tan is to not go easy. Just like I want a nice house that isn't susceptible to being burglarized by incels. You know, I look at houses like, wow, this house is really nice, but what if someone just wants to yank at the door? And up the staircase, so naive and innocent to Bowser fan. I bring up the idea of Daisy copying Peach because she wants to be saved by Mario. It's the same way I don't say Shakespeare. Instead of saying Shakespeare, I say Romeo, Juliet, and Mercutio. I once said Waluigi, I want to say Mario. Instead, I will describe Daisy. So Romeo, Juliet, and Mercutio. I want the inside of my leather tan. Up the staircase, so naive and innocent to Bowser fan. I'm flamesome. I just dropped off UK Peru to Yukon boy, like the magician Houdini out the Yukon blue. So it's like so random that Justin Bieber's sibling is now in sports. Justin Bieber is dancing with Gunna and all this stuff. And then what's really good is the video about Quinn. She's like, red hat on, red hat on, green hat on, red hat on. It's like I would become a fat mom trying to raise a baby. But fat moms are not lazy. So then I want to faint imagining myself taking care of Quinn. Red hat on, green hat on, red hat on. And then that's just an 8-minute video. Like it's so crazy. So then like we all start with Jacob Tutu. So then I'm similarly using that flow. I sandpaper down. I sandpaper paper down. So sandpaper is meant to scrub things off. So let's say I have a table that is a little bit too gritty. It's a little bit chipped. I can take sandpaper, just scrub it. My table has fallen a couple inches. So I sandpaper my table. You can actually take a piece of sandpaper, take a roll of paper, sand it down so that it fits in a printer. So I was looking at this convenience store owner. Her roll for the receipt was too big. She's like, oh, sorry, I'm having a hard time. You sandpaper down. So then that flow, Quinn's flow. Red hat on, green hat on, red hat on. I was like, I sandpaper down, I sandpaper paper down. So I sandpaper down, I sandpaper paper down.